Hello, survivors of the apocalypse and veterans of AtomRPG. Welcome back to Trudograd. I took the liberty to travel back in time off camera, talk with the prostitutes again, because I want to see the whole picture about this old gentleman's view on life and his knowledge about the meaning of life. And you know, like a good story, if you don't know the end of a good story, you can take damage of your soul, and I don't want to risk that. And also, there's something funny here. And last time I wanted to try this option. Yeah, with this one. With the barkeeper here. So here, leaning on a bar in the middle of the hall, the young woman winks at us and says, "Hey, what will you be drinking today? Dark times call for dark beer." "I don't need anything to drink, but I'm interested in your other services." Instead of answering, the woman politely smiles and shakes her head. "I know all the girls here, and apparently even the guys, have certain roles they like to play, but sometimes the bartender is just a bartender or barmaid. In short, the only service I provide is to increase your blood alcohol ratio." "Well, my mistake. Can I ask a few questions at least?" "You got that right, ask away." "Okay, what's your name?" "Lara the bartender. Madame Cluck called me garçon for a while, but someone told her that's French for boy, so she stopped." "Ah yeah, so, well, the madam's French is possibly not the best one, huh?" I'm always looking at that one there. "Well, and how's work?" "I like my job. Of course, the clients are constantly confusing me for one of the working girls, but c'est la vie, as the owner likes to say. Anyway, it's never led to anything actually bad happening. Except for that one creep who was a little too excited about asking me out. But Yarrow Polk and the Chinese guard dragged him out of here so fast I didn't even have time to register his face. Well, and there was one other time when some perv watched my windows from across the road for about 40 minutes. I guess it could even have been the same guy. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. It's just part of the job." "Yeah, well, I think, Lara, you can just relax there. It will happen again, I guess." "So, and, well, what can you tell us about the brothel? Did you know this place was built after the war? At first glance you can't tell, but on the second and third, black mold, cockroach colonies, falling plaster. I could go on, but I'm afraid the madam will hear and knock my teeth out." "Poor thing, Lara. Is she actually knocking out many teeth in this establishment, like especially from the girls or something? I mean, she had this predatory thing about her, right? Well, anyway, do you know any interesting rumors? Coco sauce scare me a lot. Those bastards can reshape their own flesh and bones into all manner of forms. They can even copy the way you look and act, horrible creatures." "Interesting. Tell me another story." "Ever heard of the Conglomerate? It's supposedly an organization from the Far East that gathers all manner of tech. I doubt they are any kind of threat right now, but in future, Interesting. Do you know anything else?" "My neighbor got scammed at the market one day, but when she returned hours later with her son-in-law, who's a policeman, there was nothing there but an empty street. These markets don't stay in one place for long. They roam the city like nomad caravans, so if you ever stumble upon one, be quick with your shopping and watch your back." "Interesting." I think I just clicked over something right here. "Ever seen the Hesperus at night? Some people think it's actually a spaceship. Intriguing, huh?" "Well, maybe it is one. But maybe it is something entirely else, who knows, right? But maybe it is also good if you don't know, so you don't panic." "And do you know anything else?" "A friendly merchant shared a strange observation with me. Nobody buys microchips for weeks at a time, then a bunch of people all appear asking for the usual things in heaps, as if from time to time people are stocking up on them for some incomprehensible reason." "Oh, that's highly interesting. We were actually stockpiling them ourselves, and in AtomRPG I never found anything where we could really use them." "Well, interesting. And do you know anything else? You seem very knowledgeable, Lara." LL. Knowledgeable. Oh, it's actually KL, right? Knowledgeable Lara. "Thugs are no longer content to just roam outside the city walls nowadays." We've got actual armed conflicts inside the city as well, in broad daylight too, and that's just the start. Well then, so let's have a look at what you sell. Ah yeah, you had this here, right? And you were also not paying too well. Or actually she is. 65 is the better price, slightly better price. How about a Siggy? That's the regular 24. But how about we get this one here, and then we will give her 2 of those. And then we get this here, some rubles. And then we can, once we find some more fresh toilet paper, or only slightly used one, then we could make some new Siggies, right? Okay then, so well then let's have a nice day, Lara. So, and well, maybe many thanks by the way for the comments again. Yeah, it's very sad. But yeah, now we know more or less what to do, I think. But I think, I mean, I actually, if you've not noticed it, I actually played the game without a walkthrough or anything. I was just trying it myself so far, and I feel like the backseating, I enjoyed that a lot. But I have to admit that right now I'm also looking at something, so I get this right. So with this old guy here, that was actually quite fun. The crooked old man is watching the fire. Tiny flames are reflected in his murky, cataract-ridden eyes. Thou, apparently blind, he senses our presence. You wandered into a flower garden, yet you wish to observe a sad old stump. Why is that, little Pengju? And I really want to go with this... with his thing, right? His wisdom. Which is kind of a bit weird, because he gave us the quest, right? You remember from the last episode, to firstly collect 15 logs or something, but there is a specific order, so, to say something, and that's why we have to do it in this order, so. And let's do this systematically also for the walkthrough aspect of this Let's Play. So we have to firstly say, whenever I visit a new place, I speak to everyone there. You know how it is. And if any stone remains unturned, you have to turn it over, correct? Oh yes, and then when there's a secret, you have to expose it to the light. So be it, little Pengju. You can even search my old head for completion's sake, though it won't reveal anything worthwhile. Or will it? The old man winks at us and tugs on his spindly moustache. Well, since you don't seem to mind, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. I'm listening. Well, we could actually... Yeah, let's firstly ask him, so how should I address you? My parents named me Kung Lan. When I joined a gang of small-time smugglers as a boy, they called me Kung the Hump, because of my terrible posture. After the war, when that same gang began to flourish and became known far and wide as Guangzhou, I already was called Wise Kung Lan Li. Since I'm no longer an active member of the business and have forgotten much of my past, I return to my very first name. So call me Kung Lan, little Pengju. So now the thing is, for his special quest thing, we need to ask him, what do you do around here? The old man's unseeing gaze darkens. He sighs with the sound like gas escaping a bottle of carbonated water. Yeah, so I mean, so far you can't really miss this anyway. I'm not doing anything. What can a man who knows the meaning of life do except sit near the fire? Oh. Well, actually it's also like to literally break off the dialogue, yeah. So you can't really miss this here, but this is the third one. You are saying you learned the meaning of life, so how's life for you now? Not too bad. I managed to survive that knowledge, despite its soul-sucking nature. I still managed to teach myself how to laugh, smile and make friends, despite the horror of this existence. Well, teach it to me then, the meaning of life. I mean, obviously this is also the only choice. Hey, Arthur, are you sure that I really did this incorrectly? Because I'm certain I took all those. The old man starts pulling on his mustache as if lost in thought. Seems he regrets letting it slip. Well, I cannot teach it to you with words, little Pengju, but I can show it to you as I was shown when I was a young man. The process requires a certain, how you say, biochemical reaction, as well as a convoluted ritual, and you will have to gather a whole lot of boring ingredients in order to prepare yourself. Since it is a secret ritual, I will only name the next group of items you must gather after you've spent days running around collecting the previous group. A soul-destroying task. Oh my god, indeed, fetch quests, huh? And if you think the result will be satisfying in some way, well, you're dumber than a bamboo bush who decides to visit a panda sanctuary. That's actually a very nice comparison there. Well, and now we have to say thou. Well, actually... Oh no, come on. Like... No, I think we have to say this one here. Oh, well, it's... Oh no, what is this? It says here, well, it doesn't really, the list is incomplete, but it says both of these here. But well, let's take color me intrigue. Tell me, what do I need to get you first? Oh, what kind of crap is this? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the, do we have another? So I'm at Neoseeker here. Do we have other? Well, let me just check this. Give me just a second, guys. Just a second. So, and Archer, what did you say? Yeah. Okay, no. Arthur was actually... Well, you didn't want to spoiler anything, right? So, but I'm just saying this one now. I mean, it appears to be this here, but it's what I found online was actually not helpful here. So I didn't read it completely because I only wanted to have the... Oh, here, maybe this here. Let me just check, just a second. Oh no, it's also crap. Ah well. Ah well, whatever. So let's call this one. Let's say this one here. Color me intrigued. Tell me, what do I need to get you first? I'm rather sure I said that. So you don't get it, old man. If you have a quest for me, I must take it. You have found a new stone to turn. I cannot stop you. Very well. First, I will require logs, a lot of logs, and very heavy, no fewer than 15. Oh man, is this really like? Sorry, I need to reload here. Getting out of here, I need to see this again. Like, what if we? Did I actually talk with her? Yeah, Lara. So. What if we, let me just click this very quickly here. Whenever I visit a new place, you know how it is. So, I'd like to ask you a few questions. How should I address you? Why is Kung and Kung Lan then? What do you do around here? You said you learned the meaning of life. Teach it to me then, the meaning of life, please. Well, I cannot teach it to you with words. You have to do stuff. Okay then, so, color me intrigued. Tell me, what do I need to get you first? You have found a new stone to turn. I cannot stop you. Okay, well, what's the difference now? I interpret the thing that I found in a way that it doesn't matter, actually. But it says that... Oh, well, okay. So we get an achievement, apparently, if I understand this correctly. So, both of this... And that is possibly what Archer referred to, and I know that I took one of those, because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten the quest. Yeah, both of them seem to give us the answer later on, once we come back and give him the stuff. But there is an achievement, and we only get that apparently if we choose this thing to say... If you have a quest, I have to take it and do it. So let's do it. Let's do it like that. I want the achievement. Yeah? There. Whenever I visit a new place. Okay then, what can you tell me about this? No. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. What's your name? Aya Kung Lan. What do you do around here? You're saying you learned the meaning of life, so how's life for you now? Teach it to me then, the meaning of life. Well, I cannot teach it to you. You have to do things. You don't get it, old man. If you have a quest for me, I must take it. You have found a new stone to turn. I cannot stop you. Very well. First, I will require logs. A lot of logs and very heavy. Why the hell would you need those? The process is partly what you'd call a scientific experiment and partly a mystic ritual. Its nature can be called ritualistic because you must follow strict rules. Such as not knowing the next requirement until you gather the current batch of items. And it can be called scientific because it requires precise amounts of particular ingredients. I'm not asking for anything I will not use in the demonstration. But I will completely understand if you rethink your wish and deny my requests, and honestly I advise you to decline. No. Let's get back to discussing the mission. That's not a real mission, little Pengju. Please do not think of it as such, or you will be even more disappointed in the end. Well... No, I'm already disappointed beyond belief. Go fetch the logs yourself. No. I just want to tell you I'm still looking for the logs. Can we change the subject? And I'm taking this mission very, very seriously. And I'll only return when I've gathered everything. No. Let's talk with him some more firstly. Yes, little Pengju. Can we talk about this brothel? Do I look like someone who studies the goings-on in this brothel? Or no, not me. I only watch the fire, my little Pengju, and even then my eyes sometimes betray me. You call this a fire, comrade? This conflagration is but a tiny spark compared to the roaring red communist blaze that burns inside my lusty heart ever since I laid eyes upon the local ladies of the night. Bah! I hate myself for the perverted will of my loins, but I also take pride in the fact that said loins can still be rekindled. Old and frail in visage, but a wild Tengju in bed, as they say in my country. Ka. Come on, dude, come clean. What's your favorite prostitute around here? Ka. You smarmy little Pengju. Hookers at my old age with my declining health? Well, if you really want to know. After glancing about like a sly old fox, he points with a bony finger either at a leather-clad dominatrix or the brutish, beefy bear of a man beside her. His hand is shaking too much to be certain. We decide we'd rather not ask which one he means. But other than that, I don't know anything about this place. Is that so, Kung Lan? Well, maybe we should try her then, but actually I prefer another one first. Yeah. Well. And now that no one actually had the courage to write which prostitute we should try first, I just have to do that myself, I guess, right? So no democracy here today. But well, so, you see what goes on when you visit the bar to get a drink, don't you? There is no wisdom in local spirits, little Pengju, therefore I bring my own beverage, finely powdered matcha. With a sly wink, the old man shows us a tiny thermos covered in green fingerprints. He was hiding it in his sleeve the whole time. A moment later he makes the thermos vanish again. Matcha, can I try this wondrous tea? Success. The old man smilingly pours us a cup. His movements are so stealthy no one else notices. Taking a sip of the hot green liquid, we feel a tsunami of energy and strength race through our veins as if we were the Emperor of Japan. Or a commoner with enough money and connections to purchase this rare drink. Oh, not bad at all. Hey, can we talk about something else now? Thanks for the treat. Yeah. Yes, little Pengju. Well, by the way, what's a Pengju and why are you calling me that? Pengju means friend in my native tongue. Little Pengju means little friend, nothing more. I hope you are not annoyed by us Gwonjo using a few words from our language while speaking yours. No, it's fine. Actually, it's always a good thing to learn something. I'm not annoyed at all. I'm glad, little Pengju. In my old age, it is very important to me to use my native words lest I forget them, being stranded in this foreign land. Ah, yeah, and, well, maybe, let's talk about something. Could you tell me some rumors or something? I heard that before the war, a rare mineral was discovered in these lands, borealium. It is said to be highly radioactive, so the mining operations were a carefully guarded secret. Uh-huh. And what else can you tell me about Trudograd and the region? I've seen a lot of cities in my life, little Pengju. If this one lets me die in comfort, surrounded by good folks, I will declare it the best city in the world with my last breath. Aha. And do you know more rumors? My hearing is the only sense that hasn't been diminished by age, so I overhear a lot of rumors. For example, not that long ago, Cousin Ho told me there is an agent of a faraway organization here in the city. A pre-war organization widely believed to be nothing but a legend. Nobody knows what to expect from this agent, but everyone should expect at least something. People like this, whoever he may be, can shape the destinies of the masses. I truly want to believe he means us no harm. If you ever meet this person, please tell him old Kung Lan wants to be his friend. Ha ha ha. Well, maybe he already is, huh? Who knows? Well, let's change the subject and talk maybe about the brothel some more. Do you think I have anything to add about this place, little Pengju? Well, surely you've crossed paths with the owners of this place, right? What can you tell me about them? I don't know any owners. I only know that venomous snake of a woman who calls herself Madam. And she doesn't know any Kung Lan. She only knows what she calls impotent old freeloader who sits here all day. Ha ha ha. That's the kind of relationship we have. I love that woman. Oh, Kung Lan, maybe we could arrange something for you. But you should befriend her, you know. You could learn a lot about this brothel from her. I myself don't know much. Well, we already talked with all the prostitutes. Maybe we should actually talk with her some more then. Aren't you ashamed to be seen in a place like this? There's a nice cozy tea house almost next door. Maybe more appropriate for an old gentleman. The tea house is close to my home, but this seat is close to a roaring fire. That is what I chose. Fire to warm these ancient bones, little Pengju. I don't know anything apart from this warmth, and what is unknown cannot cause one to feel shame. You sure? Maybe I should ask you more. It is a warm, cozy place, but that is no reason to talk about it so much, little Pengju. Okay then, so I guess we have to go on then. Gotta go, see you later. Okay then, so let's save this. And by the way, the lieutenant got the level, and we wanted to increase his melee weapons, right? So there you go, 136 now. And Hex has also 16 now. But I feel, now that he's pretty good at automatic firearms and so on, I'd rather keep this. By the way, do we have something? Oh yeah, here, energized. Strength, endurance and dexterity for 24 hours. Thanks to this matcha tea, huh? Now that's not bad. That's not bad. What is this one here? Why does he have the exclamation mark? Ah, because of the abilities, yeah. But we wanted to wait for Praetorian here. I feel that that's very good for him. And Hex should actually... No, he already has the this stuff. Yeah, and he well, I'm not... by the way, I'm not sure if I made a mistake here, because we read the books, right? And he always got something, so it might have been smarter to give him Bookworm as well. Would have been better role-playing as well, by the way. What do you think? That was a mistake, right? Yeah. So here, I have the... Yeah, this here, protection racket. So, I did the same thing, so we will go and meet the guy by this, behind Wasteland's house, yeah. But my thinking is actually that there will be other people, but who knows? So let's see. An old Guangzhou warming his bones by the brothel. So 15 logs. So no more crossbow bolts then for a while, huh? Okay then. Well, let's talk to the boss again. Where is she? Over there. Yeah. Oh, is she going to bed now? What time is it? 7:32 in the morning. Rolls over and hugs her pillow as if, well, it was her one true love. Oh. Well then, I didn't even. Yeah. Well, whatever. So let's talk to the dominatrix then. If Mistress Agnieszka is the best one and the guy is talking to her. I don't like the way she's looking, actually, but well. What is it now, slave squirrel? Looking to get your nuts cracked open? I can help you with that. Well, can you tell me about your role in this brothel somewhere? I am a dominatrix, your personal Venus in furs. Well, you know, I'd kind of deserve to be punished hard. Care to start? In that case, I need money, slave. Or did you think mistress teaches important life lessons to useless little cockholes for free? Open your wallet, pay pig. If you bring me those 600 in your teeth, I will allow you to lick my feet. Ahem. Well, I'm Mary Mistress. Let's go. Yeah, come on, let's do this. Although I would rather... But we will do this with several of them. Let's try this. So what happens? Whipping sounds. Oh! 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 You miserable piglet! Yes, mistress! Oink for me, piggy! That reminds me of the dwarves. Oink, oink, oink! That reminds me a lot of the dwarves, and that's the good news, my friends out there. Cut deeply into the middle finger of your left hand. Aye, mistress. Do I really want to do that? But I just wanted to tell you a secret. Eat the pain, whore! It tastes so good. Yes, my own blood. Strength and iron. Do you actually enjoy being humiliated like this? Oh yes, I do. I would have preferred an option to... Yeah, but well. Does it feel good to be degraded? Yeah, well. So good, oh yes, please. Then yes, yeah. Yeah, and this secret. Say my name, beep. Mistress Agnieszka. Oh. That's goddamn right, you dumb fuck. Well, she was a little bit... I'm so degraded right now, golly gee. She was a little bit direct there, right? Oh, Mistress Agnieszka is proud of her slave. And now... Back for more, slave! Mistress Agnieszka crosses her arms and addresses us in a strict voice. No, would you look at the time? It's time to ramble. Okay, oh, we got 64 health points. Okay, I guess that was actually worth it. And it took us 1 hour. And what happened? Oh yeah, we are very hungry now. Yeah, where is it? Here, sorry. Hunger, but we are still energized for 23 hours. Okay. And the others, did they actually participate or something, I wonder? Well. Yeah. So. Ah, there. She is there again. Okay, then I'm saving the game, so we're keeping this. What now, pretty boy? Cluck, the brothel's madam, crosses her arms on her massive chest and raises a saucy elbow. Well, I talked with your workers. And what's your conclusion? Ah, well. This isn't a brothel, it's the village date club. I liked it just fine. Your establishment is the best in the Wastes. Now, you have quite the range here, but I'm interested in something special. Get me? Like a real predator. By the way, she's kind of reminding me of an American actress, I think. Like, maybe the one here with the, here, Al Bundy and that. A little bit. Could that be? Yeah, get me? No, I'm not sure I get you. Well, you know, special. We could give her a comically exaggerated wink. The madam's face twists in a sly grin. Oh ho, young man, I didn't know your tastes were so bohemian. I think I can arrange something to your liking. Uh-huh. Surprise me. Color me intrigued. What are you talking about? You'll learn soon enough. Follow me. Ah, yeah? Well, let's follow her then. So, Madam Cluck. But maybe let's firstly eat something very quickly. Corned meat. There you go. Welcome. Just don't forget to bring money. Oh, she unlocked the door, huh? Oh! We stop in place, unable to believe our eyes. We were ready to find anything in the secret room in the bowels of the brothel, but the mutant rat, also known as a nibbler, before us still manages to surprise us. Sensing our apprehension, the creature stands on its hind legs and makes calming motions with its front paws. What? It plays cards? What? Hello there. The rodent relaxes slightly and replies in a manner much less screechy and hissy than we've heard from his kind in the wild. He sounds almost human. Hello to you, two-legged, I mean human, sorry. Did the fact that I'm a dangerous carnivorous mutant frighten you? That despicable woman ought to inform her guests who lives in this room before sending them here. Who are you? Is he a grandmaster, maybe? My name is Pafnuti. I am a post-war intelligent life form, colloquially known as a nibbler. I am also an employee of this establishment. The only difference between me and my two-legged colleagues is the type of clients I service. If you also have peculiar sexual appetites, we can negotiate my services. Describing his job in the brothel, the nibbler's raspy voice is filled with disgust and regret. Nibbler, Pafnuti. Am I imagining things, or are you not happy with your life as a prostitute? Like, I also feel kind of not so intrigued right now about that. Pafnuti slumps down in place and sniffs. Ah, my very existence is a conflict. I hate this job. But my species quickly loses its mental capacity unless it consumes certain substances. Acquiring these substances in the wild is very dangerous, but here I come by them easily by tolerating the lust of my perverted clients. I value my intelligence too much to escape from this dirty place. What would you do if you had a choice? Frankly, I don't give a damn. How's about we change the subject? Oh, cool. So, Mike, you one off. Nah, what would you do if you had a choice? The beady mutant eyes are so full of sorrow, we instinctively cringe away. Oh, I'd do anything. Anything but this. Ideally, I'd like to earn my keep through writing poetry. They're not that good, but I love the creative process. Making words from the images that haunt my suffering mind, there's something liberating in that. Perhaps you would like to hear one of my poems? Well, actually, why not? But by the way, I would like to ask something else first. Like, to my knowledge and our accumulated knowledge, the nibblers get the intelligence by eating brain. How would the Pafnuti eat brain here? Like, even just a little bit. Like, it would be a massive injury to the clients, huh? And also, let's firstly play this one here. I really want to play one. So, for 20 rubles. Play the nibbler. Let's see. Well, can only have this one. It's got a kiosk. Then let's have the trench. We are actually rather lucky to have that. And he's doing a canteen, okay. We don't, oh man, we have a lot of defensive stuff. But we can destroy his stuff with the gang leader, but suffer 2 points. Not sure if I want that, but he's probably going to attack now anyway. So, and we can mess his stuff up. So let's do that. There you go, and we only lost the shield, so... Canteen paramage, okay. There we go. Oh man, we have so many canteens. Well, but then let's rather get this here out, this here. And let's have one canteen. For the maximum number of cards to get rid of. Oh, that hurts. The infiltrator. Well, now no more food. Oh, we've got the snow hag. Well, then let's play one canteen. The snow hag. And then we've got 2 more points. And let's have, yeah, the kiosk and one more dugout. There. So we can draw a number of cards there. Oh, that hurts as well. Yeah, that's not good. This is not the hardest thing though. Ah yeah. Well. Let's play definitely the private. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's the, we can't play the demon. That's very sad. Otherwise we would win right now. But yeah, let's play the greenhorn. Let's play the private to destroy more of his food. And I want the trench for more defense. And then we are playing the dugout. We just need some more food. Oh! Okay. It's got 6 points now. So now things will get dicey here. Ah yeah, very good. We can use the drill sergeant for 3. And this guy only... we can't play the kingpin. Arachnides, we don't have the food. That's so sad. But well, let's play definitely the drill sergeant. Yeah, we don't have any food. Oh no. We might even die here. Let's go defensive then. And I don't want to reduce anything under these circumstances. Because it's very dangerous right now. Let's end the turn. Okay. We need some food. Ah yeah, okay. So there we've got the kiosk. But it's not enough, but we can use the... Ah yeah, very good. So that should actually destroy him already, right? There we win. Very good. 1 against the nibbler. Very nice indeed. Exit. Exit, yes. Okay. Okay, no. So he's not a grandmaster or anything. Well, you know, why not? Why not? I like poetry. Why not? Read me some poetry then, I guess. Oh. Pafnuti gleefully digs out a Mongolian Chanzi loot from under the hay, wrestles it into his front appendages, and after a single strum of the 3 nylon strings, begins to recite in a monotonous drone. Night, blood, the thrill of the hunt, all but empty dreams of freedom. Such a terrible fate I have. Read me the next one. As I observe the Hesperus star, I have felt myself being observed. Who was the beholder? Anyway, well, those are 2 poems. Well, we could applaud without enthusiasm. Anyway, what's your role in this brothel? Cool, but let me ask you something else. At the moment I have more carnal appetites to be satisfied. Yeah. So, well, what's your role in this brothel? Interspecies relations are still an unknown frontier of perversion. That is why I trained myself in performing all sorts of acts for my clients. In some I am submissive, in others dominant. Some want me to play for both teams, as the expression goes. I would rather not get into any more detail, but if you want to find out for yourself... Actually, I don't really want to. I'd rather we talk first. I'm planning to do that. Well, come on, read me some of your poems, Pafnuti. Wind howled above. I pondered whether this was the call of freedom, or mayhaps a deadly omen. Let me ask you something else. Oh, I was so hoping you would want to talk. Well, how did you end up in this brothel? Terrible fate led me to this place, the same as the rest, not my own free will. I was sold to the madam as a sucking babe to serve as her instrument in fulfilling the desires of the flesh. Like, what kind of person is she that she gets such ideas? And also like this albino bat monster mutant. And who would even want that? But I mean, I guess I'm not perverse enough or something to even have such an idea. So I'm really a bit surprised here, but well. I was sold to, but by the way, that's also very good writing, yeah, to make something like that up in the first place. Yeah, because I'm genuinely surprised here. I didn't expect anything like that. So, I also clap my hands without enthusiasm, though. So, okay, anyway. Yeah, it is hard for me to judge whether this is a good or bad, since I cannot guess how my life would have turned out in the wild. It is both a pain and a boon to live as I do. Okay, so he doesn't know anything else. Or is it actually... Pafnuti, are you a male rat, or a female rat, actually? But well, what do you do apart from the obvious? Humans take their intellectual capabilities for granted, but a creature which only enjoys cognition under certain circumstances treasures it deeply. Such a being is prepared to do anything, however horrifying or unethical, for the two-legged flock, I mean society. Anything at all to keep its mind whole. I love reading, listening to stories and solving riddles. I even attempted writing. Look on the wall beside the door. Childy Paphnutius to the dark brothel came. These scribblings say I was 6 months old when I wrote that, and that's not all. But already I am boring you. We shall stop talking about this matter. Well, and you sound smarter than any nibblers I've stumbled upon in the wilds. Why is that? Like, there was even once another nibbler. But yeah, you are definitely smarter. The nibbler shakes his pointy head and his whiskers droop in sadness. The minds living inside me advise that I use a human rhetorical device known as a lie, but since I am still very bad at those, I'll tell it like it is. My kind gets their intellectual capabilities from the consumption of high primate brain matter. Ah yeah, there it is. In the wild, nibblers rarely feast on something so rare, and thus they are much dumber. In that one aspect, my fate is happier. The madam here constantly feeds me grey matter she gets from corpse gatherers. Dead men and women are found on these cold streets daily, victims of homicide, robberies gone wrong, or bandit wars. Wow, I see. I think the madam... she's not murdering people. This would have been even worse. But I feel we are getting to a very dark side here, actually. Yeah, and, well... What else do you do apart from eating brains? My repertoire is very rich and enjoy every facet of it. Okay, and what can you tell me about Trudograd? Last time I had the opportunity to study the city, I was but a primitive, instinct-driven babe. I became intelligent only when this room became my home. Thus I cannot properly judge the city. But I do have something to say about certain people who dwell in the houses above. Some of them are very, very sick creatures. I can even say I pity them for what they must endure for pleasure's sake. Yet I owe these same people my very existence. God forgive me. Oh, now you even have faith, Pavnuti, huh? So this is the first time that we hear something really bad about the people in the upper city. Which would be a strong argument to participate in the revolution, actually. But apparently it's now too late, huh? Well, but maybe we can do something about that at some point. Well, I see. Could we change the subject? Apparently there's nothing else there. I'm listening. Well, read me some of your poems, Pavnuti. The moon hangs low and full in the sky, like the eye of God it is. Does it behold my suffering? Will it weep for me? Well, can't answer that. Let's talk about something else. We hear your words, two-legged morsel, ha ha ha. I was merely pretending to be like my brothers in the wild. Ahem. Sure, ask anything you like. Like, when did you actually have the last brain? Yeah. Well, and how didn't you end up? Anything new? I was picked up by some stalkers when I was a pup. Okay, well, I would like to hear some more poems. Maybe something happens. Let's change the subject. Read me some more of your poems. Soon there will be spring, but the city will stay white from the cherry trees blooming. Ah yeah, well, poetry can wait. At the moment I have more carnal appetites to be satisfied. Oh, in that case, I would ask that you give me 1,000 rubles. That price will not only buy you my so-called services, but also the contraptions required to make the interspecies relations we are about to have more tolerable for both of us. I can't see us doing that, actually. Hey, could you arrange for me to have zags with a person instead of an animal? No offense. None taken. Simply chat with one of the other human workers there, or one of the human workers. They're in the majority. I'm sure you can find someone who suits your interests. I just asked for no reason. Here's the money. Okay, no, I'll do that. See you. Let's save the game. You know what's going to happen because... I think we should try that, but I don't want to do that. Like double save. Let's do this, but just for, you know, for the completionist walkthrough aspect. Pavnuti. Greetings and salutations. What can I do to please you? Well, read me some more of your poems, Pavnuti. I ate the brains of a criminal. Come morning, I stole a piece of cheese from the kitchen. Does the thief live on through me? Well, it's possible. Poetry can wait at the moment. So let's talk about these carnal appetites. As you wish. Do you have 1,000 human rubles? I mean 1,000 rubles with you? Well, I have a big wad of money here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Don't spend it all in one place. The agile nibbler grabs our money and quickly buries it in his straw bed. Let's go. Oh god, what happens now? Hard times are coming. Oh! Oh, like that. I'm already, I think I'm getting traumatized here. Ah! Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, yes. Well, can we actually look into our character screen? No, we can't. Okay. Oh, oh. Yeah, okay, I already feel dirty about this. But let's see if there's actually some fun debuff or something. But it's probably a good thing to do this to regain strength. Although it's rather expensive and I need a sand bath. Oh god. Hexogen? Yes, Hardball, father is here for you. Okay. Never mind. Lieutenant? What is it, Hardball? Okay, no, never mind, Lieutenant. Is this Pavnuti? Hello, how can I help you? I think right now we are beyond any help. Oh, but did we gain 453 experience points? But there's nothing else. Okay, let's go back in time. So we are not doing such a thing. So, however, so I want here Nadia and here this one Lena, but not right now. So let's go on. Saving again. Well, the time has been running. Well, let's go to this fish then. So we already talked to you with this woman who does the laundry. Oh, there's what's that? Jewelry. But let's go to the fish guy. There's a lantern here. What's that? A lantern is a lantern and nothing else. Is that so? No. We will check this out in the next episode, but I really want to see fish on a hook. Let's talk with this guy. Hello there. Oh, he really looks like a seaman, a sailor. The person before us looks very lively and a bit too young for an old salty dog of the deep blue salt sea. He sniffs loudly and gives our hand a firm, friendly shake. Hey there, buddy. Captain Sinbadov at your service, and you are? Well, someone who would like to barter. Yes, and you have something, and you don't seem to want anything specific. How much are you paying for a sharp knife? Because I see... Oh, that's a good price. Give me old one. Give me all your rubles and your ammunition. And in principle, we could give you all the other knives. Do we actually have anything else that is worth something? Like some rusty stuff that is also... Yeah, here. Rusty TT pistol, for example. 200. The tricorner hat. That's the right thing for pirate or a seaman. 408. Is there actually ammunition in this one? Yes. Yeah, actually. Let's give him the rusty sort of shotgun, because that's 2 kilograms. Let's do that. 400, that's also more efficient here, like this. 35 rubles. Trade. There you go. So, we noticed the captain's pipe isn't lit. Well, my name is... Sinbadov's handshake is closed and firm. Tarstakas, Naum Chernov, Yaroslav Vitinsky, the great Gel Ziabar. Yeah, the great Gel Ziabar, huh? I bet this refers to something, either of Eastern Europe or something, or the Soviet time, who knows. If anybody would like to enlighten us, me and the community, much appreciated. The name's Hardball. Welcome to the docks, Hardball. So, well, why the fancy greeting? No reason. I can see you are no hobo or druggie, so I decided to meet and greet you. Who knows, maybe we'll even work together one day. Well, that is quite possible, if there is work to be done together. Why isn't your pipe smoking, Seawolf? Oh, it's just for show, I'm not actually a smoker. Ah, well, that's why he looks actually also healthy and lively, sort of, huh? Well... I should mention I was sent here by the police. Well, hey, have you heard of Teufelstein Island? Because we have heard of that. Teufel what? Ah, are you referring to the island with the lighthouse? Of course I've heard of it. What about it? No idea, I just read about it in the book. Can you take me there? I could, but not for free and not to the island itself. Firstly, it's ringed by reefs, and second, crazy Captain Nemitz's pirates are rumored to make their base there. I'm in no hurry to meet these cutthroats. Aha. Well, maybe someone will give us a job to route them up or something, huh? I could get as close to the island as I safely can and loan you my rowboat. After that, you are on your own. When you are done with your little stroll, sit behind the oars again and I'll pick you up just off the coast. Well, that sounds like a plan at some point, not right now though. But what kind of pirates are they? Feisty sons of bitches. Their leader, Nemitz, not only has connections with the Northerners. Nemitz or Nimitz? I wonder. If you want to know who Mr. Nimitz was, watch Strategic Mind the Pacific United States campaign. I do recommend. It's still running. And yeah. So, the leader Nemitz not only has connections with the Northerners, but also worships God knows what. This is just hearsay, mind you. I haven't met the man in person. Uh-huh. What do you know about the island? The lighthouse hasn't worked there since the war, but the place itself is curious. Certain excavations were carried out there in the 70s. Archaeologists found an old stone with a hole, some spirals and whatnot. I read about it in a historical magazine as a child. Well, then you're well read, I guess, huh? I want to go to the island with the lighthouse. No. Not right now. Say here, I need to think on this a bit more. But can we actually talk with you about something else? I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Sure, ask away. What are you doing here? I'm drying my fishing gear and waiting for new contracts. What did you expect? Life without the sea is empty and dark for me, but I need a reason to set sail. That sounds actually rather convincing. Where did you get those fish? I mean, like, is that what is going around here? I wonder. Well, can you tell me about the docks? Since these Guangzhou fellows started running things, I don't have to worry about the safety of my ship at least. Before they arrived, robberies and even arson were commonplace on the docks. Okay, that's good to know. And also an ordering force is mostly a good thing, I guess, huh? Well, can you tell us about Trudograd? This is the city where your dreams can come true. Well, if red meat Paramex and watermelon tincture is what you dream about. Well, it certainly sounds intriguing, right? So like very nice juicy red meat Paramex. Paramec. Well, and do you know any rumors? Like, I mean, like an old sea dog will surely know a lot, right? The captain shyly approaches us. Listen, the sailors have been spreading this rumor that if you go to that mermaid statue and rub her, the man fills his lungs and speaks while exhaling. Then you'll be blessed with great fortune. Never tried it myself, but I have proof that it works. Uh-huh. Well, they were blank, right? They were surely blank. So let's do that then. Later on. Well, do you know anything else about Trudograd? No, but other rumors? The sailors say a storm is coming, the mother of all storms to be exact. A big enough blow to sink any ship caught unawares. Better not leave the docks without a good reason the next few days. Well, that sounds smart then. Okay, could we talk about something else? Let me just save the game there. And before we talk with them about the police, let's go actually to the mermaid statue and let's have a look what's going on here. Her bosom is indeed shiny and full and beautiful, like only a woman's can be, right? So what happens? Dive deep for the treasure that you seek. Like, why can't we rub them? Oh, maybe like this? No. And this? No. Well, for this? No. Well, that makes me very sad. I would like to rub them right now. But well, then let's run over there again, and that's the last thing that we do in today's episode. Here. Oh, by the way, we've got some tension in the music. And they everything is messed up a little bit. I wonder, by the way, if it's really healthy to eat those fish. I wonder. But well, so Captain, you know I was sent here from the police. Captain Sinbadov abruptly pales and takes a few steps back. What happened? Hey, the honest people brought those rifles into the city, not me, I swear it. Well, I guarantee that you brought a dangerous conman into the city. You're gonna fry for this Sinbadov. Well, you know, a thief called Spectre supposedly sneaked into the city by way of the docks. Know anything about it? What? Who are you talking about? The flustered captain listens to our story about the thief planning to steal the legendary diamond and boarding a ship for Trudograd from Silent Fish's village. His face grows longer and longer with every word, as if we're describing a doomsday prophecy. I ferried someone here from Silent Fishes. Can he? Oh no! Listen, I don't want any trouble with the law of the Guanjo. I have a hut here in the docks. I rented it to that fellow a while ago. You can check up on him right now, see whether he's the guy you are looking for. He was carrying a large suitcase. Uh-huh. When I asked him what was inside, he said clothes, and then he kicked it real hard, for no apparent reason. I was so surprised by his outburst. Here's the house key. It's the one with the fishing supply store sign above it. Oh, okay. Fishing supply store? Ah, well, I wanted to turn it into a place of business and sell fishing supplies, but I failed. We had this boom a few years ago when everyone was out on the water trying to catch a golden fish. Oh, another golden fish? Like in the old folk tale. I don't know what those people were on. Obviously, no such fish exists. Captain Sinbadov. You know what? It does exist, and even in other universes as well. Just watch Encased. You know, the Let's Play is also finished already. With a very nice review in the end. Fine game. Not as good as AtomRPG and Trudograd as a game and as a story, by the way, but otherwise it's more modern. I'm sorry to admit that, but the graphics, well, maybe actually you probably shouldn't say they are better or something, but they also look very good. It's a different style. It's a different style. But it's certainly worthwhile. Quite worthwhile. Nearly the same category as AtomRPG and Trudograd. Nearly. So, what else can you tell me about this passenger? Nothing to tell, I'm afraid. His features were as bland as a turnip. Aha, well, thank you for your cooperation, citizen. I'm going now. Well, looks like we just got some very interesting information there. Okay then. So, and that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. In the next one we will see what happens if we look closer at this fish here. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy your days. Many thanks for watching. Again, apologies for the later episodes this week, so I'm trying to make up for it, but as I also enjoyed a lot that we do have some communication in the comment section, I actually, I don't want to play ahead so much, and then of course I need to wait for some comments to happen, and after that I need to find a time slot to play the game, of course, and then upload it and everything, so you understand the issue. But I do enjoy it a lot, that's for sure. So, I hope you enjoyed too. If so, please show it by clicking the like button. And if you find it in your heart, if you haven't done so to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you never ever miss an episode again. I think that would also be a very nice win-win situation. And yeah, feel free to write something in the comment section, share your thoughts. The comment section is, as always, all yours. Many thanks for everything and see you next time. Bye-bye.